Hello, it's Marley and Kevin behind the camera. Today was the first day of the LA Yarn Crawl 2017, and I'm really excited to show everyone, my friends and family, who are always so supportive of my love of knitting, and some of you have gotten gifts from me that I've knitted, everything I got today and everything I got to do. So my first stop was, and this nice map is on the website if you go to the LA Yarn Crawl website, was
Those two red guys.
these two red guys. So I went to the altered stitch and the yarn over truck, and here it shows stop number 1 and stop number 2, the altered stitch and the yarn over truck. So they have competitions throughout the LA Yarn Crawl, which lasts for 4 days. You take a selfie with the featured yarn at each store, and then you hashtag and you tag the store and you tag the yarn companies, and you win prizes. So this was at the yarn over truck, and this was at the altered stitch. They had a theme at the altered stitch, which was Harry Potter. That was a lot of fun. And the girl who took my picture here, I got to take her picture. So you get to make friends too when you're on the crawl. So at the yarn over truck, I bought this. It's a cool yarn themed cold cup, plastic, recyclable, or you can save the earth by reusing your cup. So after going to the altered stitch in Valley Village, the next stop was actually not this place. It was a place called Liniterie Patisserie, and that's on Ventura Boulevard in Studio City near where I used to live. That was a lot of fun. It's a yarn shop or fiber shop that's been there for like 40 years. Who knew? They didn't have a selfie competition that I saw, but I picked up the buttons. So about the buttons, this is from last year's Yarn Crawl 2016, and at the time I didn't even know about the Yarn Crawl, what it was all about, but I got lucky enough to hit a few stores and to get this tote bag. So this year, 2017, here's the bag and how many buttons I've gotten so far on the first day. Next we have the next store. So after I left Ventura Boulevard, the next place I went to, oh, this is the yarn from the altered stitch. Yes, that's my selfie with the yarn from the altered stitch. So then I went to downtown LA. There's a really cool yarn store there called Gather Downtown LA, number 4. And it's on Spring Street in a place called The Last Bookstore, which is a pretty cool place. You definitely want to check this place out. I took a few more pictures there, and then this is the yarn that I got, or no, yes. This is the yarn from Gather Downtown LA, the featured yarn, and all the featured yarns are on sale. And these are really special yarns, they don't usually go on sale. So this is the one from Gather Downtown LA. And then I hung out there for a little while, got another button. Here's the button. Took a picture, entered another competition. A lot of them are also having drawings for prizes. Took a picture of the bookstore downstairs with my bag and the few buttons I had then, and then a picture of the yarn, and then these are the posted pictures. And then I stopped for lunch, and there's the little window where I sat in downtown, had tacos. Don't look at those tacos, they don't look too appetizing, but they were okay. And then the next stop, the next stop after downtown LA was actually, I switched it up. Instead of going to Alamitos Bay, I went to Stitches in Time, which is in Bellflower. And that's where this picture's from. They were really nice there. They had all these great buttons. They had little owl buttons, pony buttons, really great buttons. If you're looking for buttons, I definitely recommend this place. Look at these little skull buttons, really cool stuff. And then I took a picture with their featured yarn, and most of the stores are also giving away free patterns, which is kind of fun because what happens is you get the pattern, but you also in person get to see what is knitted up or crocheted up with the pattern. They usually always have one crochet pattern and one knit pattern. So from Bellflower, then I went to Alameda's Bay Yarn Company. Oh, and what did I buy at... So this is the one that was from the Altered Stitch. Oh, at the Stitches in Time in Bellflower, we got this skein of yarn and we got a mystery bag. They had mystery bags for $5. So I'm going to open my mystery bag here for the very first time. Nobody's seen what's in this bag yet, except for the people that put it in there. So let's see what I got for $5. It's a mystery. Oh, look at that. It's a crochet chicken with an egg.
The cats are going to love that.
Look at that.
It comes with an egg. What's in the egg? Is there anything in the egg?
Nothing.
Oh, give it to our kitty cats.
So we'll let the kitty cats play with that later. Look at Phantom. Look what we got for you. They're really interested. So that was what we got, and that's handmade. You know, and something handmade for $5, that's a great deal. Okay, so after there, from Bellflower, okay, the next stop was the Alameda's Bay Yarn Company. They had a theme, like the other place had a theme of Harry Potter. This one had the theme of wizardry. And they had this really great yarn that was recently dyed just for them for the yarn crawl. This is near the yarn shop, like where the yarn shop is. Whoops. And then that's me in the yarn shop with that creepy mannequin. And then they also gave an extra prize drawing if you took your picture with Gandalf. And then on to the next store, which is on the west side, which is closer to where I live. Now at the Needle Points West, they had a young lady in the front of the store spinning yarn. So she was actually making the yarn, sitting there making yarn from wool fiber. And then her name's Alexandra, and this is one of the products of her yarn. So I got that. And at that store, they celebrated it Mardi Gras style. So you got beads.
What did you do to have to earn these beads?
You didn't have to do anything, just show up. You got a free pen. Then you got a kit, and I got a kit for Kevin and a kit for me to make your own knitting needles.
Make your own knitting needles.
You get to make your own knitting needles. So this woman that runs this particular store had her daughter helping with some of the activities that were going on, and then giving away this little gift set, which comes with these sticks that you have to sandpaper the ends down to turn into points. And then after you do that, you paint the other end, and then you can have your own set of knitting needles. You probably want to put some glue in there or something. And I think it comes with instructions, but that is really nice. And that's really great to encourage someone to learn to knit. And now here are some of the free patterns. This one was from the Alameda's Bay Yarn Company. And then we got free lollipops, again from Needle Points West. And my favorite find were these yarn skein, yarn hank earrings. Another lollipop. And that's it.
Yay.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.